And hello and welcome to the Business of Cake Baking. She's Bronya.
And she's Sammie. And this is episode
165.
165. How did that happen? When did that get there?
I know. It's crazy. Crazy.
165. It's madness. Madness, I tell you.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
165 episodes.
Yeah. And to think, Bronya, I didn't want to do a podcast.
And here you are, 165 episodes later.
Well, she'll lose interest and we won't have to do it any longer.
She'll lose interest and she'll go away eventually. Yeah, but I don't. I just don't.
I'm so pleased.
Right, so how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm very busy as always. Been doing lots of things and going to London this weekend.
How are you?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I've joined this app where
What?
I've joined an app,
right?
Where it's called the Rejecto app, and you have to do things that you're probably going to get rejected for, and if you don't, it's amazing. So one of my first, have I spoken about this before? I haven't.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The first thing I had to do was email a famous person, which I did. They didn't get back to me, but that's fine because I've been rejected. The next thing I had to do was to ask to pet someone's dog. So I actually went, "Can I pet that dog?" And I met Trevor the dog.
What a great name.
I've got to high five a runner, and I had to contact somebody I hadn't contacted for years. So I contacted my friend Adriana, and I'm going with my other friend to London to see her this weekend.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, and then next weekend I'm going on a walking weekend with my other friend, and we're walking up this hill that I've always wanted to climb called Cromer Hill, which is Dorset, Devon way.
Okay.
And then we're going down a smuggler's walk.
Oh.
With the dogs.
Living the life.
Yeah.
And can I also just say, Sammie has sat wearing dungarees today, and she was talking about going on a Greenpeace march earlier. Yeah. What can I say?
It wasn't a Greenpeace march, but I have been on a couple of events. But I went to the summer get-together.
Okay. Did you wear your dungarees then?
No, I did wear my hippie dress that I wear quite a lot, that I've had 100 years.
She's just living the life right now.
Yeah, I'm
living
doing things that are out of my comfort zone.
I would like to commend. So Sammie the other day put some pictures up, some video up on Facebook. She did a dancing the other day, and she was wearing this outfit. And I just said, when we came on earlier, I said to her, "Was that your wedding outfit?" Yeah. And she said yes. She got into her wedding outfit.
Yeah, I only put it on the day, and it fitted.
Like over 20 years ago, and you got yourself into that outfit and you got out there and did a dance in public. I mean, seriously.
I know. And I'm not a dancer.
Incredible.
I learnt this dance online.
You were good.
Yeah.
It was good.
I did go to rehearsals. It was brilliant. It was. I'm going to put that in one of the best days of my life. And I've had lots of best days, but this was amazing.
You looked amazing. You looked incredible.
It was so much fun.
Right, okay, so today we're just going to have a bit of catch up because last time we were here, Sammie was just about to do her first ever event in her waffle van, in her waffle box. And since we spoke last, I've taken on a whole new contract with someone, so we're going to talk about that as well.
I want to talk about you first because I don't know anything about this. What? So let's do you first because I'm old news.
Right, so I have handed in my notice at work.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I've told you that. I've handed in my notice. Mm-hmm. I'm still going to be there until they replace me. So I will be there 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, until they replace me. And then I said after that I will volunteer there because I don't want to leave because I think it's a really nice community. It's a really nice... you just help people and it's a nice place and it's a nice place to be. So I was kind of over the summer holidays and... because the summer holidays, the place shut, so I've been knocking about and I'm beginning to, that little inch of panic and I've just given up my job and I won't have any money coming in. That little bug in the back of your head?
Yeah.
And I used to work at a bakery. So I worked at a bakery for about a year until this complete knobhead bought it.
Yeah.
And then I left because he was a complete dick. And then I heard that he had sold to someone else.
Oh.
Yeah. So he'd sold out, right? So it used to be called the Chalet, then it was called Artisan Bakery. Artisan Bakery then suddenly became KT20 Bakehouse. And I was like, oh. So Jules and I popped down our breakfast one day.
Yeah.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious. So, so good. And while I was there, I saw one of my old colleagues, and I think he's like the last man standing, right? Saw one of my own old colleagues, and he went, oh, yeah, I'm the manager now. And, oh, well done, mate. That's great. Lovely to see you. And then a couple of weeks later, my niece came up, and I went, I've got the perfect place to go for lunch. So we went for lunch, and we were sat eating, and this guy came up and went, I hear you're a cake maker. And I'm like, yes, I am. And he went, I need cakes. I really need cakes. I'm like, right, well, I'm still working. Can I call you when I break up? Literally the day I finish work, he messaged me.
Really?
Can we have a chat? Yeah, can we have a chat? So what has happened here is he's taken over. The last guy left the place in an absolute state. And while it used to be a really lovely bakery with a bread bakery and the rest of it, the new guy came in and they took all the bread baking out.
Yeah, that's right. I can remember you saying, because weren't they doing soda bread or something?
Yeah, sourdough. They started doing sourdough. So it was like a real classic, white crusty rolls and, you know what I mean, real classic British bakery. Yeah. And they made the overnight, because there was always someone on site. So they made the overnight baker redundant and he went back to Poland. They kept Bruce, the cake, so the guy that does he does like brownies and flapjacks and all that. So they kept him. Carrot cake comes from the other guy, the other bakery.
Right.
But he does things like donuts and iced buns and all that. But he could step in as a bread baker when he wanted to. But all their bread bakery had been taken away and done like off-site. So literally when this new guy's come in, he's literally got one baker, which is Bruce, who is the cake baker. And he wants to get back into bread bakery because the other people are going to start charging a fortune soon. So he went, I need cake and I need Bruce to be making bread. I'm going to train someone else to be making flapjacks and blondies and brownies. And he said, but I need cake. I'm like, okay.
It's that he drives me crazy, that boy. I'm pleased he's got a motorbike, but yeah. Anyway.
So I have started. So he went, as many cakes as you can do. I'm like, look, mate, I've got a very small kitchen with a normal size oven. I know my oven is a commercial oven.
Yeah, but there's only so much capacity. You can't.
Yeah, it's not a big commercial oven, Yeah. He went, well, I want about 50 a week. I went, no, I cannot do you 50 cakes a week, because he wants like sandwich loaves.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. So we've agreed on about 10.
Yeah.
This week, I've done 12, plus 5 Rocky Road, plus 2 brookies, plus 2 cornflake Biscoff trays. So I've done 19 this week. I went, mate, I can't do this. Yeah. I can't do this. I'm going back to work in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I know it's not a permanent fixture, but I am going back to work. But he's nuts. He's called George, and he's absolutely nuts. And he's wonderful, and he's so enthusiastic, but you really have to rein him back.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah. So I guess he's selling everything that you're making if he keeps asking for more.
Yeah. So I went over there today with 6 cakes, 3 Rocky Roads, and 2 cornflake cakes. But it's taught me a lot. I mean, I've only been doing it now for a couple of weeks. It's like 2 or 3 weeks I've been doing it. But I've really had to, because I don't want to be in my kitchen baking cakes all the time.
No.
I mean, I've given that up.
Yeah.
I've moved on from that. I don't want to be doing that. So I'm having to set really, really strict boundaries with myself, because like my husband says, making cakes is my safe place.
Yeah.
And I could be out here all day doing that. So I've had to set boundaries with myself, and I've really had to set boundaries with George, like really had to set boundaries with him. So we've agreed on 10 cakes plus 5 Rocky Roads a week. I can do that. I can cope with that. I said, it might be towards Christmas we do different bits, So yeah, that's
amazing. And you don't have to label them or anything. You just literally bake them, do the allergen sheet.
Yeah. So I give him an allergen sheet. And the thing is, I think what is really nice is, because I worked there, I know the bakery. So the other day I went in to deliver stuff, and he said, right, I need these frozen. I went, I'll do it, because they were really busy. And I said, just leave it with me, I'll do it. And so what he does is he gives me, so he has these, the trolleys that you have that you put the trays in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've got freezers that take those trays, like upright freezers that take those trays. So I said to him, give me a couple of those trays. I will put the cakes, I will wait for them to crust, because they're all covered in buttercream. I'll wait for them to crust. I'll wrap them in, because they have these huge, huge plastic bags. I'll wrap them in the plastic bags. I'll put them on those trays, and I'll just bring it in on those trays, and then go straight in the freezer.
Yeah.
And I think because I know how the bakery works, it's made it that I don't have to buy boxes, because he started giving me boxes, and I'm like, you're going to spend a fortune on boxes. Just give me the tray and I can put the whole lot. Just give me a plastic bag. That's all you need, because it's going in the freezer. It's going to be protected.
This is brilliant.
And so the only packaging I'm paying for is an 8-inch card, because they're 8-inch
circles
cakes.
Yeah.
So I bought some 8-inch cards. But I'm having to, because it's wholesale, so it's not a lot of money. So I've had to price them really, really accurately. And I've never done this before in my life. And I don't know what my life has become. I'm weighing everything. Like, every single cake layer has the same amount of batter going into the tin, and I'm weighing it.
Yeah.
And then so I'm doing 350 grams of buttercream for every cake.
Yeah.
And you get 100 grams of buttercream in the middle, and then 250 grams for the outside and the decoration top. And I'm weighing every single thing.
Profit margins, you see.
Well, that's the thing. And to be honest, I think I probably should have done this my entire cake career, because how it's accurate. But I think because the margins are so tight, and I think, I'm thinking, well, if I put another 20 grams of buttercream in, that's money off my wages money.
Yeah.
And that's not a lot there anyway.
No.
I mean, I'm making a good hourly wage. I've made sure I'm making a good hourly wage, but there's no wiggle room, absolutely no wiggle room. So I'm weighing out my cake layer on the scales. I'm putting 100 grams of buttercream on it. That's it. No more. Can't have any more. So yes, so I've had to set really strict boundaries, really accurate pricing. I've had to really work it out with him, how he wants them packaged or doesn't want them packaged, how he can help me with that. So he's given me all the big plastic bags, and he's given me the tray, so I don't have to be costing that into it. So we're kind of helping each other out to keep all the costs down.
And how have you done all your workings out? Have you done it on a spreadsheet?
I've done it in Cake Boss. So,
Right.
I use Cake Boss. So I've done all my recipes, all my ingredients are in there. And that's the other thing, I'm having to go to the same shop for my ingredients all the time, because I can't keep giving him new ingredients lists, because obviously chocolate is different from Lidl to Asda to Sainsbury's. So I'm having to stay at the same place.
Yeah.
So I've put all my ingredients into Cake Boss. I've put all my recipes into Cake Boss. And then I've worked it. And I've said to him, he's got to have like batches. So I can fit 6 layers in my oven, 6 8-inch cake layers in my oven. So I've said to him, you've got to have 3 of each flavour, because otherwise it's not worth my while mixing up one batch and then washing up and then mixing up one batch. Yeah. So he can have so he's freezing them. So he's ordering them in big quantities at the minute. So he's got them then on. That's what he's telling me. That's why he's ordering so bloody many right now. So he can have reserve in his freezer.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
It's good fun, and it's quite good fun going into the bakery and seeing everyone, and
that's
Bruce,
word of mouth.
Well, I think it's because I saw Alex, who is now the manager, and I used to work with Alex, and I said, "Oh, hello, mate, how are you doing?" And then obviously I went in with Amy, my niece, and Alex must have gone, "Oh, that's Bronya out there. She's a cake maker." And that's it. And then so I've been putting up on my social media. So on my Instagram, I put up, these cakes are going over to the Katie 20 Bakehouse. And I went in there today and delivered. And this woman, one of the girls behind the counter went, "We had someone come in today and said that they'd seen it on your Instagram and that's why they were coming in to buy." I'm like, well, there you go. The power of social media. So that's my new venture.
Yeah, the power of social media.
Yeah.
It's 100-fold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
So it's. I mean, I'm having to work out at the minute because at first he didn't want them covered in buttercream on the outside.
Yeah.
And they were drying out on display. So now he's having buttercream on the outside. So it's all like the procedures. And I said to Jules, it's taken me a little while the last couple of weeks to sort out what I'm doing. I said, but when I'm doing it week on, week in, I know that I'm going to get quicker and I will get better. Yeah. And I reckon I can do 3-layer cakes in about 45 minutes hands-on.
Yeah,
so
that's
mixing,
about right, isn't it?
getting it in the oven, getting them out, then letting them cool, obviously.
Yeah.
So obviously while they're in the oven doing something else, and then decorating them all. And I've got so quick at decorating.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know, those machines that you see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like really quick. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good fun.
You asked a question on your Instagram the other day, because I don't really dip in on stuff, but it was things that you hate doing in the bakery.
Oh,
was that a really old one?
No, that was recently. Washing cake tins.
Yeah. So washing cake tins, but mine was crumb coating. I just hate doing
You
it.
did. You wrote crumb coating.
Yeah. And but I set a timer, and it makes me go bloody quicker, because otherwise I'll wander off, and
and you're fanny about. And I mean, the thing is with these cakes, because I'm charging, I mean, they're going out on display, they're going to be cut up. They don't have to have precise crumb coat round the outside. No. You know, it's fine. It's absolutely
you
fine.
could use one of those Lizzie Lou things, with the scalloped edge.
I've got one of them, because some of them I've been scalloping the edge with the top of my palette knife, but I'm thinking about it. I've got some Wilton ones. I might get them out.
With one of those, and then it looks elegant.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. So I'll pull one of them out. But it's been good. It has been good.
Really
but I have
proud of you.
I mean, it's fluke. It's absolutely. I hadn't. No. And he said to me, he went,
talent.
He said to me, he went, I want exclusivity. I don't want you selling to anyone else. I went, mate, I don't want to be doing this. I'm not selling myself. So it's not like I've gone out and sold. Do you know what I mean? I haven't gone out asking for contracts or whatever. So I haven't sold myself. He's just come to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good. I did write some notes. What else did I put on my notes? Oh no, that was it. I was just talking about like your pricing. Making sure your pricing is really, really accurate. Yeah. Because there's so little wiggle room.
I can understand that, because I make just 6 cupcakes a week for a cafe up the road.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily making any profit.
Yeah.
But it's a means to, because the guy who does it has got links to festivals.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's happening?
Something just fell out my window. Hold on.
Something fell out of your window?
Yeah. I think it's gone.
What was it? Your camera thing?
It was my ring light.
Oh my God.
I'll have to go and look for that in a minute.
It's broken.
Because I've got the blind down, because it's and the blind's just been like suctioned out.
Oh
Sorry. I just saw the cable disappearing.
I could hear it going.
Oh, I think it's taken my charger. Oh, okay. I'll have to go and have a look for that in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the garden somewhere. Yes. So yeah, I mean, the thing is that I am doing this to earn money. Yeah. So I'm not doing it for promotion. Because someone said to me, "Oh, do you make birthday cakes?" And I'm like, "No, I don't make birthday cakes anymore." So I'm not doing it for promotion. No. So I am doing it to earn money. If I was doing it for promotion, I would probably charge a little less. But as it is, I need to charge, so I'm making, I'm making a wage out of this.
Yeah, because he's putting markup on them, and I expect he's making a good profit on them. Anyway.
So he's doubling. So anything I sell to him, he's doubling it.
Yeah,
and so I know. So I do a 7x11 tray bake, and I cut it into 12. And I said to him, well, I can cut it to 9 or I can cut it into 12. And then we worked out the cost of what it was good. So how I'm charging and how much per slice was going to be. So then he went, all right, so I need to be charging $3.50 for that. I'm like, yeah, you do, if you want to make your markup. So I know what his markup is. Mm-hmm. But on the other hand, even though I know what his markup is, I'm not going to do myself out of money. And if something doesn't work for both of us, that's fine. We just don't do it. I'm not going to make something so he can make money on it, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But he used to be a hairdresser. I think he still is a hairdresser. And he used to own, I don't know how far out it goes, but there's a chain of hairdressers called Rush.
Oh, there's one in Southampton.
He used to be part owner of the group.
Really?
Yeah, so he sold his share of the Rush hairdressing group. So he's not short of a few bob. And this is like his new thing. This is like the new thing that he wants to do. And he's got businesses everywhere, so he knows what he's doing. But I went, but he's all over the place, like all over the place. And I went in to see him the other day. And he went, "I'm really sorry." He went, "Am I getting you on your nerves?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He went, "Well, I phoned you on the Saturday, and then I phoned you again." And he phones all the time. He went, "I have been known to phone people at 3 a.m. I went, "Mate, I'm not answering you if you phone at 3 a.m." He said, "I'm really sorry." He said, "It's my autism that does it. If I think about it, I have to do it." And I can tell that he's got a lot of neurodivergent things going on. Yeah. And I just kind of step back and go, right, what do you need from me? And this is what I need from you. Yeah. And but he is nuts. But he's enthusiastic nuts, which is nice.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It might all fall flat on its face and it doesn't work, but we'll see.
Fingers in pies.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's a case of, so I've still got my baking club, I've still got recipes from the cake shed, I've still got my cake shed, so I've got lots of channels of money coming in. So because it does worry me that if something like COVID happens again, you lose all your income. Yeah. So I like the whole idea of having lots, not too many, but a few income streams. Yeah. That you've got enough that if something goes pear-shaped, it's going to be all right. So, I will keep you updated.
Yeah, that was really exciting.
Whether he keeps to his 10 bloody cakes a week. Yeah. Not 19
Bronya,
like
can
this
we
week.
have 12 this week? Can we have 15 this week?
I said to him, I went, look, I can only do 10 in a week. He went, you only did 12 this week. I'm like, yeah, but 12 plus the other 7 tray bakes I've done. Oh, right, yeah. I went, I've only got a little kitchen.
He'll be inviting you, saying, come and cook in our kitchen.
I know, that'll be next. Come and use our kitchens. Yeah. Come and use the deck ovens. It'll be fine. Yeah. But, there you go. Bronya the wholesaler. Who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And how's your waffle box? How did your first event go?
It was brilliant. We learned so much. So much. So many things. I'm so glad. It was just a small event. Really good. What the first thing we learned was when you arrive and you open the door to go into the waffle wagon, that's then when you realise that nothing that you packed away safely was actually packed away safely and was all on the floor. And because I put everything in there because I didn't know what I needed. What?
So can we just go back and did you tow all right? Did you tow it?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting it out of the place was
I hooked it up. I towed it out. When we got there, the event organizer, this was the first time they put on an event. So the event organizer told everybody to arrive at 11. So everybody did. So consequently there was a lot of toing and froing.
Oh, okay. So everyone arrived at 11.
Yeah, everyone arrived at 11. You couldn't get into the place. And Sid went, don't worry, I'll manoeuvre it in, because I was like, the hatch is on the wrong side of where our pitch was. Yeah. And all these men suddenly appeared and went, don't worry, do it for your love. And like just unhooked it from the car and swung it round.
Oh!
So,
and you were like,
okay, yeah, fine. And the guy was giving us all these tips saying, you need to do this, you need to do that, which is brilliant, because I've watched lots of videos, but there's nothing like somebody showing you.
Yeah.
So then we open the door and everything's on the floor. So the first 10 minutes we were laughing. No, luckily, but there was a whole entire tub of filter coffee on everything.
No.
So, yeah, literally.
So it smells of coffee now.
Yeah. All day I kept going, can you smell coffee? But it was actually, I'd infused it into my clothes because I'd been down my house.
So it was you that smelled of coffee.
Yeah.
There are worse things to smell of, let's face it.
Yeah, yeah. And we were next to a already established chorizo van. So,
right.
Which meant they were cheaper than us. So
chorizo,
you know, the like donutty things.
That's not chorizo, is it?
No.
Churros. I was thinking, oh, that sounds quite nice. Little spacey sausages. Mm.
No, churros. So they did way
so basically
more
deep fried waffles.
Yeah. And theirs were a couple of quid cheaper than ours. But literally, I was looking. So people would come and look at ours.
Yeah.
And I think we were £6 a waffle and all our toppings. It was amazing. But then they'd look at theirs and see, £4.50. But what they were getting was 3 little skinny churros. So they'd have been better getting mine, because ours were amazing.
Huge. Delicious and wonderful,
they were amazing. But things we learnt. So I ran out of money, so I wanted to get boards printed, but I didn't have enough money to do that. So we hand wrote all of our signs.
Okay.
And people are visual, and they need to see a picture. So I think we lost out there.
Right. Because sometimes reading, they don't want to read lots of words. No. People don't read lots of words. I suppose it's like, you know, when we went to the cake and bake show last year and we were walking around the food court and everyone had examples of their food out, and then when you get it, it's nothing like what you've just ordered, because the example out was twice the size than what they actually but it's that sort of thing, isn't it? This is what you're going to get for your money. It's like quick and easy, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's something we've got to work on, is get some pictures done. We also I only had one waffle machine at that point, because I'd been wheeling and dealing on my waffle machines, and I waited in all day, and the delivery guy went, oh, you weren't in, so I've taken it away. So I was like, so I only had one waffle machine, so people were having to wait. So instead of making, oh my God, I haven't got the figures in front of me. We worked it out the other day. I think we could make, I can't remember how many waffles we could make in an hour. We worked it out. Oh, bloody hell. I'm really annoyed with myself. You couldn't. But I couldn't do that because I was just working from the one waffle machine. But now I've got 3 waffle machines, because they turned up the day after.
Could you pre-make them? Or I suppose they're not going to be hot if you do that, can you?
No. They lose their crunch. You know, when you first get them, they're nice and crunchy on the outside and they're fluffy on the inside, and they've got.
So they have to be fresh.
Yeah. Because Sid kept saying that. Let's just make them. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Because I mean, you can. I've done an event once with a crepe lady next to me.
Yeah.
And she pre-made loads and loads of crepes, but then she would put the crepe back on the grill thing to warm it through. And I suppose you couldn't do that with a waffle, because you're going to lose something if you do that, aren't you?
Yeah, it's not.
Because crepes, I mean, are just like, yeah.
And I made.
So you've got 3 now.
Yeah, I've got 3 waffle machines.
And how do you tie them down to your waffle?
Oh, they're really heavy.
So they don't move.
No, and they've got like mine are rotating ones. So you put the batter in, You shut it and then you turn it around so that it goes.
So when you're driving, they're not shifting around in the back. They can just sit out on the back.
So now we know. I've got, they're all stowed away. I've got lots of boxes, and I've got they're all stowed in, so they can't move about. So that, they're fine. So yes, no, they're all right now. And another thing I learned is we didn't think about it when we were taking the orders. Like one waffle with salted caramel banoffee pie. If they paid cash, we just write it on the ticket. But we were finding if they did it through the machine, where they pay the payment card machine, we weren't writing it down. So we missed when we were doing all our figures. There were some that we missed, and Sid hadn't written some down, and I hadn't written some down. I know we went back to the machine and tallied it all up and everything. Yeah. But we know now we need to write a ticket for each and every order.
Yeah. Yeah. So a ticket and how they've paid, so you know. Have you got like one of those tab grabber things that you put all your tabs in, or you just... Yeah. I love them. I think they're just so much fun. And I don't know why we never had one of those at my shop. Why did we never... We used to have we just had pegs, didn't we? Clip. Pegs on blue tack. I'd love a tab grabber. They're just great.
And they make that little noise if you spit. Then they all the ball bearings
because they've got ball bearings in all.
Yeah,
such good fun. Yeah. Sorry. Hours of fun for a middle-aged woman. Yeah.
Well, electric hookup. Let's talk about this, okay? Because my van's electric hookup. So I get there. Luckily, the guy next to me, the churro man, not the chorizo. I said, where's
I really fancy chorizos now.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
He said, have you got 13 amp or 3 pin or da-da-da? And I'm like, I don't know. Like that, because I went, I've got the blue one, which I researched, and this is what I should have. He went, that's the right one. That is the correct one. He said, but we've only got an extension lead, so you need to have the socket that goes into like the camping socket, but it's not, it's a 32 amp, because there's 32 amp and there's 16 amp, that was it. And then I needed to have the one that fits into the plug socket. And I had a small mini meltdown, and I was inside. I think he could see it. I'm hoping I did it internally. He went, don't worry, you can get them at Whole Foods. So I went back in my van, and I had one. So I just plugged in and then re-plugged it into that. So I learned that as well. So yeah.
These are all things that you'll come across this all the time. Yeah. You're going to go, and in a year's time, you'll be the one telling the person next to you.
I hope so.
Well, actually, what you need is this.
Yeah. I hope so. We sold lots.
Was it worth your while going?
We broke even on that day because most of the people were drunk in the pub.
It was the clock in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Clock in
and
Fair
I wasn't expecting to make a huge profit.
Do you know I used to live 5 minutes down the road from there?
Did
5 minute walk. 5 minute walk down the road from the clock in. I do hope it's gone up in quality.
I'm going to say yes. It has.
Okay, good.
It was very nice. Yes, it's very Hampshire. So I'm going to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously the churros next to me took a lot of trade, but I did, and then people were buying our waffles, going away, and then someone else would appear and go, just seen someone with one of your waffles, I want one of those. That was happening a lot.
See, the thing is that if you took £1.50 off your price, that's £1.50 profit you're losing.
Yeah.
So you've got to weigh up, do you want to lose that? Is it quality? Is it?
And I did my market research, and I've seen them a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
You see,
I just think if you did yours for £4.50, you would have just lost money on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I did have leftover cakes, but that
what
was
cakes did you take?
I took lots of cupcakes, I didn't actually take. I did like 12.
Right.
And I sold most of those. I made brownies and I did a Victoria sponge.
Right.
I only had one cake stand because I've lent one of my cake stands to somebody else with the lid. I've got lots of those. I need it with the lid.
I've got one dome.
Do you use it?
It's glass as well. IKEA.
IKEA.
What we got them at work.
Is a cake.
A case
with flat sides.
Yeah, so like the proper acrylic case.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Nice.
It was little things like, so we've got drinks, but obviously because we're high up, people can't see over the edge really. So she went, let's put all the drinks up here. And the minute we put the drinks up high, people were buying them.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing that because when we had my shop, we had all the cakes in one line, didn't we? They were all in one line, and we kind of spoke over the top of the cake, so everyone could see all the cakes all the time. Something where I work is we have all the cakes out on a counter, and people queue along, and then they stand at the till and order. Well, the cake that's the closest to the till is always the one that sells first.
Really?
Yeah. So obviously, as they're standing, they're going, "Oh, what should I have? I'll have that one." And it's right next to them. And I think that's quite interesting that you start to learn little bits and pieces like that. Is that what's the cake we need to get rid of first?
Yeah.
And that's the one we put next to the counter that day. So it's like little things that you learn, like visual things that you don't realise.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's tiny little things. And then after the day finished and we packed up, I put all the cakes and everything in my car and the leftover batter, and we drove back to site, and seeing as where I store my waffle van, and seeing as all these burly men just moved it and went, "No, this is how you do it, this is how you do it," and I went and said, "Come on, that's what we're going to do." Of course we couldn't.
But you were doing it on gravel as well, weren't you?
Yeah.
Gravel's must be harder.
I phoned up the owner and
he just dumped it.
I'm so sorry. I said, can I come back in the week with you and do it? And he was like, well, I can't do anything now. I'm actually, he was very drunk because he was at Wickham Festival. So he messaged me later in the week because I said, I'll come on Wednesday. And he said, fine. But he did it on Tuesday. He moved it. And he went, you've got all your weight at the back, and that's going to make it really hard for you. So I had all the drinks and everything towards the back. Right. So I'll know next time to move them.
Distribute it better.
Yeah. And we had a meeting on Monday, and we've got some bookings. Nothing left for this year because I keep going to book them, but they want so much money, and I just haven't got it in my pocket at the moment. So and I'm not going to get into debt with it. I want to do everything organic.
So have you not got any Christmassy ones coming up or anything like that, or are they all just too expensive?
They're all just starting to be released, and I think when people go back to school, but it's funny because we actually, like you getting this wholesale thing, we keep going, oh, we know so-and-so, we know so-and-so. So we've got lots of things now slotting into place for next year because we know him and we know her.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. It is who you know. A lot of it is who you know. And things will happen. And also you'll go to an event, and I mean, I used to get this all the time, and I used to do fairs and markets. You'll go to a event and someone will come up and go, we're really looking for a cake maker. Here's my card. Call me. I've got an event coming up in 2 weeks. Yeah. And things will happen like that. Definitely.
Yeah. But Sid decorated the van beautifully. She did let her like.
Did you get pictures? I didn't see any Did I see pictures?
I don't think we took many actually. I did.
Yeah, you need to. You need to be getting on social media.
Yeah. It was funny. It was such an intense day, and because it was my first day, lots of people, lots of friends and family were turning up.
Which is nice.
I did get some pictures actually. My niece sent
I was just looking, so I've got pictures, but it's like very, very. It's a close up of you.
Yeah.
We need like distance pictures. Oh, there's a video. There is a video.
I'm gonna go and find my Poppy, my beautiful niece. Have a look.
Did you enjoy it?
She took. Yes, I did.
So how long was the event? How long were you open for?
So we got there at 11 and we left about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So quite a long day then.
Yeah.
I bet you were knackered when you got home, weren't you?
Yeah. Next day as well.
Yeah.
But I think I just feel more comfortable about it all now, and I think it does as well.
I think you needed a small event.
Yeah, it was
to
perfect.
Just iron everything out. Yeah.
Oh, and it's little things as well that you forget about, having a float. Because I got there and I went, oh my God, I forgot the float.
Yeah.
It had to go and get 50 quid cash out for me, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, 50 quid? That's a lot. What if it gets stolen?
But most people pay by card now anyway, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I gave Sid tuition on how to use, because she'd never done it before, on how to use the machine, because I got a machine. Right. And on your phone. Oh, it's just so much easier. Yeah. And people will come up and go, oh, can I twist? Can I have a bit of this? Can I have a bit of that? Can I do? So you have to keep an eye on it to make sure they're not getting too much of one, so that you're losing out on money. And then when it was friends, so
I suppose maybe extras, you need to be like charging like 50p for extras and just charging for them. And did you do mates rates?
I tried to on a couple of people, and they were like, no, don't worry.
Which is good.
Yeah,
because you got good friends.
Yeah. My friends are amazing. So I'm really pleased. I know there's the signs is my next thing that I want to get sorted.
Yeah.
So fingers and pies.
Yeah. But it looked good, and you were happy. And did you have your aprons? Did you have all your aprons?
Yes.
Good.
Sid's aprons. I had my t-shirts on as well. We've got lights to put up now, and Sid did a beautiful sign. So yeah.
Can you cope with just the two of you in it?
Yeah.
So you don't need more staff or anything like that?
If it's a busier event, then we'd need 3.
Right. Or if it's a longer event, so you can have breaks, I guess.
Yeah, but that is all that you could fit in there, really.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't do more than that.
Wonderful. Oh, yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you that you've been there and done it now.
Yeah.
And that you enjoyed it. Because I think that was always my fear, is that you're going to do it and go, I hate this, I never want to do it again. But I'm really pleased that you enjoyed it.
It was really nice, because do you know when you make a cake, you've got your whole process. You've got you speak to the customer and and then you bake the cake. You have to make everything, and then you put it together, and then you have to wait for them to collect it. I just made the cakes, packed them up, and went. Yep. Oh, so the event was when was it? The 9th of August, I think, something like that. And no, I think it was even before that. 9th of August when I did. Let me
have a look on the Instagram post that I was just looking at.
I think it was the 2nd of August. So yesterday.
2nd of August.
Yeah, 2nd of August. And what are we now? The 22nd of August.
Yes, 20 days ago.
So I was clearing my car out, sorting my stuff out. I went, oh, what's that? So my car is tidy. So I've got my bags there. I've got my box of stuff to go back to the Waffle van that's all washed and clean.
Right, yeah.
But behind my bags was a tub, my special tub that I've bought for the waffle mix. And it had obviously slid behind my bags, and because they were my bags and it's my bag section, I was like, oh my God. You could make, I guess, your sourdough kit from that. It was pretty
festering.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get rid of that? I literally was scooping the mould and the gunk out of it. It was disgusting. But yeah, so keep a check of all.
Yeah, checklist in, checklist out.
Yeah. So,
But you will get more slick. I mean, I remember my first couple of markets I did, and I never had. There's stuff that I always like. Oh, I wish I'd bought that, and I wish I bought that. And then I ended up just having a box, and everything was in it. And I could set up. I remember I used to always be last arriving, and I used to always be first out.
Yeah,
because I could set up and pack down so quickly.
Yeah,
because you just learn and you just get into a routine.
That's right.
And you know how everything's packed, and you get into a rhythm of, well, that goes in there first and then that goes in, and it'll happen. It'll come to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm just pleased. I'm pleased you enjoyed it. I'm pleased you did. I'm pleased you enjoyed it, and you haven't gone, this was a massive mistake. This is actually brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased.
No, it's brilliant. So yeah, fingers crossed for the next thing. So I've got emails to send, because there's a pop-up in town that we've decided may be a good thing to do.
Okay.
And you have to sign up for 4 weeks.
What about like corporate things, like popping? Is
Yeah.
there?
I don't feel confident enough yet to do corporate, because they're just like scary.
Yeah, but 6 months down the line, you'll be going, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
we'll
I'm doing a woman's thing up at what's that ocean ship, the cruise liner place up the road in October.
Carnival?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
But that's not Waffle. That's just cake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but plug your waffles. Just plug your waffles. Plug your waffles everywhere.
Yeah, I will. So I need to get some signage. So
because the thing is that you can be doing, like, you can do all your private events, and it'd be lovely.
And I've been invited to some wedding fairs and stuff.
Oh, okay.
The wedding fairs just made me think, oh no, I just don't want to do it. So I've just got
the difference with waffles your waffles at the wedding fair, you can make money out of it. You can sell your waffles. You can't do that at a wedding fair with cakes, because people just want to come and talk to you and take samples. Whereas you can actually provide a service at the same time as
I guess
making a bit of money.
Yeah.
Getting a bit of money back on it. But I'm very excited, and I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased that it's the start of something wonderful.
Yeah. It's the start of something wonderful.
It is, though, isn't it? It's a new venture. It's different.
Yeah. It is. It's completely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was my dream, and I've taken it, and I'm doing it.
Perfect. Right. That's it for today.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for listening. As always, you're amazing.
They're wonderful. They're wonderful. Aren't our listeners wonderful?
They're wonderful. They're glorious, and they're listeners.
Oh, they are. They are wonderful, wonderful people. Right. So,
okay.
Till then, let us know how you get on with your cream.
Yeah.
Your whipped cream.
And if you have any allergy questions.
Yes. Absolutely, yeah, because we have, say, Natalie Stanton and an allergy. I'm not quite sure who it is. So Natalie has been doing something on allergens recently, and she's been working alongside an allergen specialist. So if you have any questions on allergens, please get them over to us so we can ask literally from the horse's mouth. Not that I'm calling Natalie a horse.
Okay. All right then. I shall say it. Ba 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 ba. Bye bye bye.